Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the book Macbeth, and I have Ramon here as my guest. Ramon, does Macbeth deserve sympathy for his murderous deeds?
I don't think Macbeth deserves any sympathy for his murderous deeds because everyone trusted him. He was a great warrior, and the king gave him a lot of titles. The king fully had his trust, and I think that one of the worst things you could do is break that trust. When someone trusts you, they depend on you, and they trust you.
Yeah.
And he broke that by killing him.
Okay. Do you think Macbeth is to blame for his own death, though?
I think it is. He kind of put himself, he put himself out there as someone who, loses his king.
He put stuff on the line
Yeah,
to get what he wanted.
yeah.
Where's Macbeth's actions controlled solely by fate? Do you think they were controlled by the witches? Or he had a choice of matter?
I think it has something to do with the witches and his wife. The wife wanted him to have more power.
Mm-hmm.
He at first he didn't want to do what the wife wanted him to do, but after he told her about the wishes, they kind of just went off at that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it had something to do with the wishes and the situation he was in with his wife.
I think that when the witches told him 3 possible futures that could have outcomes, I think that he might have took that a little too serious and tried to prevent that, but in the end, eventually caused it.
He even killed his own friend, best friend.
Yeah.
Which, for me, that's very messed up.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Is murder ever justifiable?
That's a tough one.
I think that there's a wide opinion on this.
I think there's a fine line.
I think if you have your reasons, then that's okay. What do you think?
I think murder is only justifiable if you cannot do justice with it, like not because you're looking for something, not because you're looking for money or looking for power, but something that the other person did, like I don't know, like
Yeah. Okay. Is Lady Macbeth acting of her own free will, or has she been possessed by the spirits who tend on mortal thoughts? So, in the book, she asked upon the spirits to be possessed and to be more masculine, is what I think is what it said. I think that she was possessed by those mortal thoughts, but I think she's acting out of a lot of free will.
Yeah, I also think that she was I think that she was very messed up, and I don't really like to play it I don't like being around possessed stuff. I find that very very scary in my opinion. So I think she was very very messed up.
But in your opinion, do you think it was a masculine demon or just her illusions of her own thoughts?
The illusion of herself on herself.
So you don't think she was actually possessed?
I don't know.
You agree with me?
That's
She's
interesting.
50-50 about. You think she could, but you think it's mostly herself?
Yeah.
Okay. What might Shakespeare be suggesting by making any more powerful catalyst women? Like witches in Lady Macbeth. Do you think all the other women in the story had main jobs or characters in a way?
Yeah, I mean the story had a lot of characters, a lot of key characters that definitely play a role in that situation. It's kind of sad how everything happened so quick.
Do you think that it was some details in the story were too fast and some were too slow? you could say.
I think the timing was very, very equal. Everything happened. It makes sense. Everything in the timing, and it makes sense.
Okay. Are Macbeth's violent impulses after the battle to preserve Duncan's power a result of PTSD? I feel like that.
Well, he was a known warrior, wasn't he?
He was a past warrior, and that's how he got
So in my
the Thane
opinion,
of power.
I don't think it was because of PTSD. Because when he came back, he was,
I
he
think
got the title of.
I think
Thane.
some of his maybe quick non-acting actions might have been from the PTSD, but I think he was fully aware and control of his own actions, even if he didn't have PTSD.
I don't think he had PTSD. And even if he had, I don't think that led to the impulses of killing Duncan. I think he did that on his own will. Well, not only his own, but on the will of the wishes and his dearly wife that had him do that. Because it was the wife's idea.
Yeah, I think a lot of maybe what
we can blame the wife a little bit. What happened to Macbeth.
Yeah, I think part of this question is asking is his impulses as old as PTSD.
Yeah.
I think maybe it could be argued, but I think most of it is about the wife. Now we got one more question. How far is too far when securing your family's future?
That's a very good question. I think that we shouldn't be worried too much about the future, because it's a future. We don't know what's gonna happen. But when you go off your way to like kill other people or like go to war or work every day to just have money in your bank account and hang out with spend time with your family, that's when I think it goes too far, securing your family's future.
Do you think, but like when it says securing, it's like risks, like, oh, if I do this, my family could be a millionaire, Is like killing, for example, is killing a man worth $1 million? Is that too far?
I think human life doesn't have a price tag on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, I don't think...
You think taking a life is not worth anything?
Yeah.
So back
it's
to
not natural.
Back to the original question: was Macbeth's killings worth what he was doing at the time?
No, not even at the time or today in today's world. That's messed up in today's world and a long time ago. See you, buddy.
Do you think that was because he had too much ambition?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you for listening, and that's it.